Episode 35. Hey, like this, I and Mishu look like we're wearing couple bracelets. Nanshan chuckled as he caressed the arrow pendant on his rope bracelet. Bathump. Tanwa's happy expression suddenly changed the moment she heard Nanshan's words. What? What did he say? Couple bracelet with Mishu? Really? Tanwa forced out a cheerful voice as she asked Nanshan out of curiosity. Yeah, my pendant is an arrow, and Mishu's pendant is a heart. It's like my arrow will pierce through her heart. Romantic, right? Nanshan laughed as he once again checked his pendant. At that moment, Tanwa felt like an idiot. She was happy that she wore the same bracelet as Nanshan and thought maybe it would look a little like a couple. But then, it turns out Nanshan had planned his bracelet to look like a couple bracelet with the one he would give to Mishu. She really was an idiot. She wouldn't have any feeling for this kind of evil boss anyway. She better focus on her dream, to be a top fashion designer in this world. Just like that, Tanwa managed to get out of her negative emotional zone and made her mood improve. What's wrong with gifting her best friend a new kind of bracelet she designed? It also had benefits for her in the future. She knew that if this bracelet was mass-produced and sold, Nanshan would also give her some profit. Looking at his character, Nanshan wouldn't be that greedy to claim the design as his own. He would give enough money for her, but then maybe Nanshan wouldn't make it into mass release. He might want the bracelet to stay unique. Only 3 people in this world had it. He himself, his crush, and his silly little doggo. Oh, the design of the couple bracelet is really good, boss. Tanwa, who had regained back her spirit, energetically praised Nanshan for his good eyes in making this kind of unique couple bracelet. Yep, and you will be the one who gives that bracelet to Mishu, okay? You gotta help me. If I succeed, I can make you go to college for fashion design and make you officially a top designer in my company. Nanshan started to give Tanhua a few benefits she would have for helping him. Aside from the fact that Nanshan trapped her, Nanshan also considered a few things that Tanhua would like. Nanshan knew Tanhua's talent would be a waste if she stayed as an office boy. But even if he wanted to make her an official fashion designer, Tanhua didn't have a degree for that. Nanshan just didn't want Tanhua to someday be bullied by coworkers because she was able to get a fashion designer position without a degree. But then, if Nanshan made Tanhua go to college to get a degree, he could easily promote Tanhua to be an official designer in his company. Tanhua's eyes brightened when she heard Nanshan's offer. Well, aside from her having debt because of that grape tea, if Nanshan gave her an offer like this, she would be so glad to help him. And then, if Mishu ended up with Nanshan would pay for her college in this world, and her dream to become a top-notch fashion designer would become reality sooner or later. She only lacked a degree and money right now. As for talent, she had it all. Yes, boss, I will work hard. And so, just like that, Nanshan managed to bribe Tanhua to help him become a cupid to get his goddess. Both Tanhua and Nanshan at that time thought that Nanshan really fell in love with Mishu. That's why Nanshan was so eager to get his goddess's heart, while Tanhua was so eager to match them up. But then, was what Nanshan felt truly love? No one knows, except the all-knowing author. 3 days later, ever since that day, Tanhua met Mishu quite often to give her gifts, like the bracelet, which was very much liked by Mishu, until she immediately wore it, saying that she now wore the same bracelet as Tanhua. Aside from the bracelet, Tanhua also gave Mishu flowers, dolls, cakes, or sweets on behalf of Nanshan. Also, every time she met Mishu, Tanhua would try to get Mishu to accept if Nanshan went along with her. In the end, the 3 of them built a nice relationship as friends, while Tanhua also became much closer to Nanshan because she often met him alone to report what Nanshan wanted to find out about Mishu. These happy days went along until one day, a coworker noticed that Tanhua was often being seen around Boss Nan. This coworker was a female, and ever since she realized Tanhua was often around Nanshan when Tanhua was only an office boy, she started to investigate what was going on between Boss Nan and the office boy. The result of her investigation, unfortunately, led to a bad rumor around the company. Boss Nan is actually gay. This rumor started when that certain coworker accidentally saw Nanshan and Tanhua in a kind of weird position. At that time, Nanshan's back was facing the door, while Tanhua was hidden with his tall body. But then, from the coworker's view, those two looked like they were about to kiss. The coworker then secretly took a picture, which was quite ambiguous, showing how Nanshan and Tanhua looked like they were about to kiss, when in reality, Tanhua was just practicing tying a tie for Nanshan. Her position was indeed ambiguous, as she had to look up to look at the tie, whereas Nanshan looked down to guide Tanhua in her practice. Unfortunately, the scene was captured by a gossiper. This coworker was a big gossiper. She was one of Nanshan's big fans, so when she saw this shocking event, she immediately told her fellow fans of Nanshan. Tap, tap, tap. Girls, I just saw something unbelievable. The coworker, who thought Nanshan and Tanhua were about to kiss, immediately approached her friends at the toilet. There were about 5 girls gathered there, and all of them were fanatic fans of Nanshan. This coworker girl name, let's say girl A. She had been Nanshan's fan for so many years ever since she started working here. She also liked to fantasize that one day she would be like the heroine in a CEO book, where the CEO notices a plain poor girl and makes her into a princess, just like in a Cinderella story. So when she saw Nanshen was about to kiss an office boy, she was shaken to her core. What is it? Tell us. Girl B was busy fixing her makeup as it was lunchtime when Girl A talked to their group. I just saw Nanshen-sama was kissing an office boy in his office. Girl A energetically told this shocking news to her friends. Right after Girl A talked, the 5 girls at the toilet suddenly let out a shriek of surprise in a high-pitched tone, nearly making other people outside the toilet slip and fall. What? Girl B, C, D, E, and F screamed at the same time with disbelief on their faces. How could it be? Their idol Nanshen-sama is super straight. He is not bisexual, moreover a gay. It is impossible. You lie. It can't be true. Girl D put down her lipstick as she snorted through her nose, stating her disbelief. Right. You don't go around making lies that will tarnish our idol's reputation. Girl C shook her head as she sprayed her perfume on her body. Hey, I am not lying. I have the evidence. Take a look at this. Girl A furrowed her eyebrows in dissatisfaction. Girl A then took out her phone to show the girls the photo she took, which indeed looked like Nanshen was about to kiss Tanhua. Well, I have the evidence. Girl A took out her phone and showed the picture she just took to her friends, with a smug smile. When the 5 girls looked at the photo, which showed how Nanshen looked like he was going to kiss a shorter boy in office boy uniform, all of them gasped in unison. What the? This is real? Not edited? Girl E snatched the phone as she still felt it was impossible for Nanshen-sama to be like this. Yes, this is real. I just took it myself. Girl A nodded her head with a serious expression. She even saw it herself. The 5 girls one by one took the phone to take a good look at the picture, and all of them sighed after they saw the photo. It was really true. Nanshen-sama looked like he was going to kiss this lowly office boy. They never knew Nanshen-sama would have this kind of preference. No wonder he never had any rumor about dating any women in this country. It turned out that Boss Nan is gay. In that world, someone who wasn't straight tended to get bullied and harassed by other people. The minds of people in this world were conservative, so they couldn't accept people who had different preferences in love, such as gay, lesbian, bisexual, and even more transgender. Maybe in Tanhua's previous world, LGBT wasn't something that's strange to be frowned upon, but then in this world, LGBT was really seen as a great taboo. So, when these girls thought Nanshen was gay, they felt disappointed. But then once again, the power of handsome people saved Nanshen. Hey, let's not tell others about Boss Nan's secret, but that lowly office boy, we can give him a lesson. Who is he to be that brave to seduce our boss? Girl C, the most vicious girl out of the group, made an interesting suggestion. It was to bully Tanhua until she resigned from the company. The other girls also agreed to spread the news of their office boy being gay as they planned a vicious plan to make Tanhua resign. Trouble is going to happen soon.